Gamehole Con is a gaming convention held in Madison, Wisconsin in November. We asked some game masters to run games under the Gaming in BS banner. We wanted to know more about those games and to share the details with you. So thank you to all these game masters for putting their reputation on the line, and we hope that you can make it to Gamehole Con. We'd love to see you. Hey, this is Sean, and I'm with Forrest Aguirre. Forrest, what games are you running? Tell us a little bit about the game type, the title, the system, how many players, how long are they?
Okay. The one I'm going to be running under the Gaming in BS banner is going to be a variation on Lamentations of the Flame Princess using Daniel Sell's So You Want to Be an Adventurer rules, which will be kind of a classless system. The title is Lamentations of Vorn Hadad Swinlinko. And the reasoning behind that is I will be randomizing this entire city crawl using Vornheim, Metal Gods of Ur Hadad, Yunswin, and Fever Dreaming Marlinko. And I just recently picked up Carcosa, so it's actually going to be Vorn Hadad Swinlinko Kosa. We'll throw some Carcosa in there as well. This will be a randomized adventure from beginning to end. I have one MacGuffin that I know of, and other than that, we're going random. Everything from the building of the city as we travel through, to the encounters, to any complications will be randomly determined using tables from those books. So I can't tell you what's going to happen, but I can tell you it's probably going to be fun. How many players? I'll be having 6 players at that table. And I'm hoping this is an experiment that I can replicate at other cons too, maybe Gary Con or even here locally on a local level. So yeah, it's a big experiment. We'll see what happens.
Is there anything you want to promote now that you've got some people's attention?
There is my Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure Beyond the Silver Screen, which I just recently got some more physical copies of. So those are available if you want to go to my blog, which is forrestaguirre.blogspot.com. You'll probably have to look up how to spell that because it's complicated. Or you can contact me on G+, and I can get you a copy. That's $5 plus a little bit of shipping. I am working on a couple of other things, one of which I could tell you, but I would have to kill you. For a publisher who I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you too. But hopefully that will be revealed before too long. And that's a very exciting long-term project I'm working on. And also what we've been playtesting today is something I call Planet Brain Skull Attacks. And hopefully within sometime in 2017, I'll get that out and get that published. And it's going to be a little bit different. The whole thing is going to reside on one large map, I'm hoping, as literally an adventure on a 4x6 foot map. Urban crawl, post-apocalyptic, used for Mutant Crawl Classics. So those are the things I'm working on right now. That's it.
All right. Excellent. And hey, we want to thank you for not only running games for us at Gamehole, but also you've contributed a couple copies to our 100th episode. You want to talk a little bit about your book quick?
Sure. So the book is titled Heraclix and Pomp. And it actually, the genesis of that novel was a conversation I had with some gaming buddies of mine in a hallway after a gaming session. We were talking about if you could get 2 creatures and take them through a dungeon and you want them to have the most versatility, what would they be? And we eventually came on a pair of creatures, a flesh golem and a pixie, because we figured they could cover all the bases of just about anything that needed to happen. Well, that mutated in my brain into a full-fledged novel, which is actually set in the 18th century in Central Europe, with a side trip through hell, with a flesh golem kind of seeking out the history of his constituent parts. He's trying to figure out who he is, and a pixie who discovers that while she's immortal, she can die, and so she starts to learn about things like time and consequence, and that actions have consequences. So there's a lot of exploration there as they go and discover things about themselves. And yeah, that's it.
So what are you looking forward to most about going to Gamehole Con in November?
So Mark Miller's running Traveler. So if you've got a VIG membership, don't take my slot, because I really want to get in there and play Traveler with Mark Miller. That's got me all kinds of hot and bothered. I'm really looking forward to, of course, running my own things as well, and just seeing old friends. I mean, that's the best part of it, is just seeing my buddies and sitting down at the table. But I'm really looking forward to this Mark Miller session here. So hopefully I'll be able to slip in there. I don't know. If not, there's plenty of else to go around. I know that Jason's running a Warhammer 40K RPG, which I've never played, and I'm looking forward to that. I try to play something new at each con, so that'll be my new game for this con for Gamehole.
Well, thanks again so much, Forrest. We appreciate it, and we can't wait to see you at Gamehole Con.
Thanks. We'll see you there.